What's meant for you will not pass you. And if it passes you, it wasn't meant for you. Something we hear a lot. Also heard, if God has it for you, it won't pass you by. If it passes you by, God didn't have it for you. Not actually scriptural. Not actually a verse in scripture that says that. However, it is biblical. I've been reading 1 and 2 Samuel in the Bible recently, and this concept, if you like, proverb, that's not actually a proverb, has revealed itself in a new way to me. In 1 Samuel chapter 16, Samuel anoints David as king. He's like, you're going to be king. God has chosen you to be king. And it is not until 2 Samuel chapter 5 that David actually becomes king. There are 20 chapters between him being anointed and being told this is God's plan for you, this is what's going to happen, and it actually happening. And in the meantime, many, many years pass, lots of things happen. The current king, Saul, not a great guy, hunts him down, tries to kill him. He has to spend years in the wilderness. He has to do lots of fighting. I'm sure at multiple points in actually I'm positive, because we have the book of Psalms, which is full of David's thoughts and prayers and songs that show that he, within that time between, being anointed and actually receiving the thing that was in the plan all along, he had moments where he was like, Lord, have you forsaken me? Have you turned your face away from me? Have you left me alone? I feel depressed. Or like, eat is my tears. He was dramatic. It's okay to be dramatic. And he also has times where he just praises him. But even David, who then came on to become one of the most famous kings in the Bible, one of the most influential kings in the Bible, would have gone through those phases of it's gone, it's passed me by. Because the king at the time was trying to kill him. And when King Saul died, Saul's son took over as king. So he wasn't even the next king. But he followed in obedience and ultimately received the thing that was for him, the thing that God had ordained him and anointed him for. And there were times when David could have killed Saul. There were 2 times in the Bible. One time where he is in the same cave as him and he gets so close that he cuts his cloak and takes a portion of it to be able to prove and be like, look at how close I was to killing you. Why are you trying to kill me, man? I didn't kill you. And one time where he takes his spear from literally his by his head as he was sleeping. And again, it's like, dude, this is how close I could have, this is how close I got. I could have been it for you. And yet he didn't take it into his own hands. And he said, the Lord also anointed Saul. The Lord also chose Saul for this position. So it's not my place. God's told me that this thing is going to happen. And so I trust that he is going to bring it into fruition. And it's not on my terms. It's not on my actions. I don't know better than God. So he followed in obedience, made mistakes, many mistakes, lots of mistakes when he was then king. But he followed in obedience and waited and trusted that the thing that God had ordained him for, the thing that God had anointed him to do, he was going to receive. Don't know about you, a lot of the time when it doesn't feel like things go the way that you want them to, and it doesn't feel like anything's moving, or the things that you feel like God's told you are going to happen in your life, or people have prophesied over you in your life, or you want for yourself are going to happen, and it's easy to think, it's probably past me. I probably missed that opportunity. And whilst the Bible does not explicitly say, if it is for you, it will not pass you by, it does say in Ecclesiastes that he makes all things perfect in the right time. It says in Peter that he doesn't delay to give his promises. Much like we think it's delay, he doesn't delay. And in Galatians it says, we will reap a harvest. We will reap the good things if we persevere and do not give up. Habakkuk says, be patient, wait, because it's going to come, and it's going to come at the perfect timing. When it does come, it won't delay. And in Matthew it says, if we as humans know how to give good gifts to those that we love, imagine how much better the gifts are from the Lord, who loves you more than you could ever possibly imagine or comprehend. So whilst it's not scriptural, scriptural. Scriptural? That's a word. Maybe it's not. It is biblical, and that's just one example of many where trusting, waiting, and being obedient within that time allows God to move and fulfill the things that He's promised you, fulfill the plans that He has for you, when we don't take it into our own hands and when we trust in Him, because He promises that whatever it is good and for our good.